Picture a future where home TV screens dominate entire living room walls, adjusting their size to users' needs or disappearing entirely when guests visit, like a chameleon. What effect would such technology have on film culture, and would it be the death of cinema? In this video, I'll be referring to Brian Winston's model of invention in order to predict the future of home cinema. Winston theorizes that a supervening social necessity, aka the wants or needs of a society, creates the drive for innovation. This contrasts with technological determinism in which the opposite happens, tech influences culture. There have been attempts to increase the immersion of TVs, such as 3D, but reality seems to fall short of our dreams. After 3D films at cinemas, it was predicted that the diffusion of 3D TVs and even 3D computer displays would be concurrent and widespread. However, they require glasses, which sometimes needed to be charged, and this inconvenience led to the product's failure. This is evidence that technology does not advance without the approval of human culture. In 2024, we see inventions to disguise a TV or to make the contents of a screen bleed into the home, but most will likely remain gimmicks and not become widely available. However, they may also act as prototypes for the tech of 2044, when I imagine the TV screen in your home will be so big and bright that the walls, floor, and ceiling will catch the light, engaging the viewer's periphery. The screens may be known as wall-to-wall, the ultimate screen without a bezel, which has been one of the obsessions of the 2010s and early 20s. Affordable for the middle class, the screens will be constructed from a modular video wall tile, which will become a material of the home just as commonplace as wallpaper or ceramic tiles. Now, you may wonder why not projector screens? Projector screens have flaws such as flying dust and a high sensitivity to sunlight. When we have large panel screens which are both high quality and eye strain reducing, projectors will become a redundant technology. You might also ask, why would people want such big screens in the home? Well, by the year 2044, our attention spans will have shortened from social media dopamine addiction. Larger screens have been shown to increase attention and arousal, especially with stimulation of the periphery. Large home cinema screens would be perfect for a social media addicted household. The miniaturization of screens can alter the intended affect of a film, and screening at a larger-than-life size is part of film language itself. And we see examples of celebrities such as Tom Cruise endorse cinema going, one of the reasons being the high standard of picture and sound upheld in theatres. Screen content is losing its medium-based specificity, which is evident in 2024 as we experience a highly converged mediascape. You can watch a TV show on your phone, watch a YouTube short on your TV. You can play games on Netflix on your TV, and watch TV in a game. By 2044, the monotony of this convergence will stoke a desire to delineate between a television experience and a theatrical experience. The user will create custom presets or choose a dynamic option which shrinks or grows the display to the cinematicity of each piece of media. Easy watching reality shows such as Married at First Sight will by default display at a smaller size than, let's say, a serious dramatic film like Killers of the Flower Moon. The screen can also disappear entirely, becoming wallpaper. These features will enhance the experience economy of streaming services, where the consumer gains value through the software's customization. Curated wallpaper subscriptions would be a new area for mediatization. Your wall could display the current exhibition at MoMA in New York City, or perhaps a series of landscape shots by a local photographer. As screen size increases, people will no longer tolerate a giant black mirror looming over their living spaces. The home cinema is resistant to pandemics, the fall of theatres, and the irradiation of the outside world. But will it replace brick and mortar theatres altogether? Well, partially. As the cost of living crisis worsens, much of the middle class won't afford $50 for a standard ticket in 2044. Eventually, these factors will be outweighed by these. Especially as future home cinema will reinvigorate streaming as a cultural event which can be either a social or private occasion. Specialised cinemas will remain, for example, IMAX in Carlton with its superior picture and sound, the Astor in St Kilda with its historical intrigue, and Lido in Hawthorne with its guest hosts and nude screenings. Following Winston's model of invention, the law of the suppression of radical potential, there will be challenges to the diffusion of wall-to-wall panels into homes. For example, in 2023, the EU set an upper limit for TV energy usage, which would have prevented the sale of all 8K TVs, were it not for Samsung's loophole of shipping the TV with a default low power setting. Anyway, by 2044, renewable energy will be plentiful, but the supply of rare earth elements used in glass, panels and televisions will be dwindling, which may stunt the development of home cinema. There may also be a cultural rejection of the wall-to-wall display. Interior design must adapt to this technology, for example, putting decorative items or furniture on wheels so it could be moved aside on movie nights. Close your eyes and imagine this. You invite your friends over for drinks and snacks, roll aside your houseplants, and press play. The screen expands like theatre curtains, stretching wall to wall, your favourite film bursting into the room with bright, immersive colour. Could this be the ultimate form of cinema? I'll leave you with a quote by French film critic André Bazin. Every new development added to the cinema must, paradoxically, take it nearer and nearer to its origins. In short, cinema has not yet been invented. Thanks for watching.